What it do, world? It's your boy Hollywood, Mike T, aka Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip, and we are live here on MoCo Center, baby. Another edition, Week 7 edition. Ooh, yes, sir. We alive, baby. What it do, man? What it do, man? We alive here on MoCo Center, and we got a lot to cover, man. It's your boy Coach Drip here. Hey, we live on MoCo Center. If you on IG right now, make sure you click the link. Ooh, yes, sir. We have a action packed. When I say action packed, we got an action packed show today on MoCo Center. Hey, and if you need to see the scores of your team and what they did, right here, right below. You see right below here, you see the ticker right there. Hey man, we had an action packed week in MoCo, and I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Some teams in MoCo, they separating themselves right now. And let me tell you, it's some good bump in MoCo right now. It's some good bump in MoCo right now. And listen, I got my nephew here. He ain't on camera yet. So I ain't gonna put him on camera yet. Or he's on camera now. My nephew, Noah Smith of the Blair Blazers. Let me bring him on. What's up, nephew? You got your mic muted. What's up, nephew?
What's up, coach? What's up, coach?
Hey, man, nothing much, man. Nothing much. You know what it is, MoCo. Hey, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are going to start with our game of the week.
Sir.
It was the Blair Blazers versus the Springbrook Blue Devils. Hey, man, listen. Hey, Noah, we're going to get into these highlights, man. It was a good one. I was there. Jiggy J. Jones was there. EJ was there. Let's go. Hey, man, listen. You got the Blair Blazers versus the Springbrook Blue Devils. Hey, a historic night for this boy. He kicked it off. Jaden Parker with his fumble recovery for a TD early in the game. He gets in there. Hey, we call him Nasty Nate because every time he get the ball, it's a nasty run. He gets in there for a 36-yard touchdown. Now, kickers need love too. His name is Tegan Willis. If you remember last year, he made big plays for Blair, but here's a big one right here. Boom! Hey, man, that's a kicker right there. That's a kicker. Zeke Blinkoff right here, Dom U kid. He gets a touchdown for Springbrook. But listen, Blair was rolling all day. After the suing kickoff, Nate Watkins, Nasty Nate, look at that. 52 yards on a TD run. Oh, my goodness. Hey, we talked about him earlier. His name is Jaden Parker. He going to be making some history. Hey, 25-yard catch and run. Listen here. He had a game right there. Jaden Parker had a game on himself. Malachi Rice right here. My nephew. Get in the end zone, nephew. Get in the end zone, nephew. Get in the end zone, nephew. Yes, sir. Hey, this kid right here, he already know what play this is. Come
on, man.
I get the picks, Coach Drip. Put me on MoCo Center, baby. Nate Watkins, Nasty Nate. 61 yard to the house. Chicka. Hey, he gets in the house, Nasty Nate. And on this play right here, Jaden Parker, I say his name again, Jaden Parker goes for 1,000 yards for his career at Blair High School. Congratulations to that young man, my nephew.
Yes,
Springbrook loses 20-42 to the Blair Blazers. Noah Smith, we back on here. Hey, listen, nephew. They be talking. They was talking all season, nephew. And they still talking. Let me ask you, did that silence some of the talkers?
I'm not gonna lie, like everybody know where Springbrook's at right now. No disrespect.
Right.
But that game, it silenced a little bit, like to show in our record. But next week, that will put the stamp on all the talking because that's a big week. So, but no hate to Springbrook.
Y'all got back-to-back Germantown teams, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got Seneca Valley. So let me ask you this question. Because of what Springbrook is, How did you guys stay focused this week? And knowing whatever the task is, the task is.
I mean, this week it was a pretty simple practice. It was just execute the job and try to do it in the best way possible. And honestly, like last what was it 2 nights ago when we played Springbrook, we didn't really like we didn't play our best. That was not how we wanted to play at all. They were not supposed to have that many points in the first place,
Right.
but we did get the win. But yeah, that's just really it.
Let me ask you this question, Noah. With you guys getting rolling this second half of the season, you guys are a dangerous team right now. Going into the playoffs, and we don't know who you guys are going to play yet. But what do you guys? What do you think about the confidence level of you guys at going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think especially with the win this week and especially with a big win, if we do get the win next week, we will have a lot of confidence and we will play with a chip on our shoulder. Um, we're looking basically like because where we're like standing right now, we're about to like hopefully we can play one of those teams that the game kind of slipped out of our hands, like that week 1 game,
I
even the
already
week
know.
two game. Week 2 game was close in the first half and then it slipped away. And there's some other teams out there, but circling those two definitely.
I know exactly who you talking about. I know
Uh,
exactly what the Blair mentality is. Let me get your opinion on Jaden Parker, man. Jaden Parker has been, since I've been around Blair covering this. Jaden Parker has been an excellent kid, man. Excellent
oh yeah.
teammate, excellent on the field, excellent off the field. Can you give me some words about Jaden Parker?
Jaden, the thing about Jaden is he's a leader, but he's not like the vocal leader. He's kind of that person that's like, all right, I'm gonna go out, make this big play. We're gonna change the momentum of this whole game. Everybody turn up with me. That's the type of guy Jaden is. And we
Yep.
all see Jaden's energy and we all kind of feed off that because we know he has a goal to accomplish. We know he played with good Blair teams and some not good Blair teams, and we just want him to go off with a good senior season. But he's a leader, he's a dog, he's everything you can have in a receiver, and we love him in this program. Of
Okay. So you my nephew, right?
course.
And all y'all my nephews at Blair. They
Of
call me a
course.
Blair Homer sometimes.
Yes,
Can
coach.
you tell these people why Coach Drip was right?
Man. Like,
Because I said, this is what I said. I said the second half of the season is not going to be like the first half of the season.
oh yeah,
They're young. They got to get their feet wet. And we will be back next year.
of
Don't get it
course.
twisted. We're
Oh,
not talking about next year yet, but it's going to be some scary hours next year. Um, so can you tell the people why I was right?
man, like you were definitely 100% right about that second half of the season. It was kind of, after those first 3 games, we had to have that switch and we had to do it now. We couldn't wait, couldn't drop a game, couldn't do any of that. We just had to go out, give it our all, and that's what we've been doing. And of course, Coach Drip said it, so it came through, came true. He's the realist. So yeah.
I got two more questions for you. Can you talk about your coaches and Coach Nassau, how he stayed even killed pretty much the whole time? Can you tell me about how you feel about just your coaches in general, but Coach Nassau as well?
Yeah, I'll just start off first with Coach Nazoff, great coach. Um, After those first 3 games, the speech was, we just need to get back on track, have good weeks at practices, not playing around and just be very locked in. And we bought into that. We bought into what he said and got a couple good wins. So Coach Nazoff's been doing a great job. He's a great coach, especially all my other coaches too. They've been putting in work and they've been basically doing the same thing, saying the same stuff the whole week. Just prepare and treat every team like we're playing the best team, no matter how bad they are, no matter how good they are. But coach is doing a great job. So
All right, before I let you out of here, one word to describe this second half.
one word to describe the second half, I would definitely. That is a good one. I'm not gonna lie, but I would say grit.
Hey,
Great.
listen, nephew. You know if you win next week, you back on here.
Oh
So
yeah.
you
Oh
know if you win
yeah.
next week, we got Seneca Valley coming up. If you win the game, you back on here. Tell them who you are, just for those that don't know, and tell them what position you play and what year you are.
My name's Noah Smith. I'm a class of 2027 athlete. Anything in the secondary, really, but yeah, that's me, man.
Hey, we got it one more year, man. At Blair. Hey, thank you, nephew, for coming through. Hey, we're
Coach,
gonna get this
coach.
show keep rolling, but you already know what time it is, man. Get the gats out, man. We getting the
Of
gats
course,
out, man. Get the gats out.
get the cat. Come on, man.
Yes,
Stop playing
sir.
with us.
All right, nephew.
All right, coach. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, the Blair Blazers is rolling. I tried to tell y'all. They don't listen to me. I don't know why they don't listen to me. Like me and Jay Jones don't watch these shows every week. I don't know. I don't mean these games every week. But we're gonna keep this thing rolling. We had a non-MoCo team come to MoCo, so you already know what time it is. We was all rooting for the Rockville Rams. We had Lock Raven at Rockville. Hey man, we got Rockville's quarterback Hintz. Believe me, bro. He throws this dime for a big gain right here, and a few plays later, he sneaks in for in the end zone for a touchdown. Ooh, we Rockville Rams going up. Amen. Watch this QB sack at Rockville. They love sacking the quarterback. Ooh, we, yes, sir. Lock Raven was driving. But watch this, another big sack by Rockville. Ooh, we, yes, sir. And then on the same drive, Lock Raven still trying to score in the fourth quarter. But Rockville gets the sack. Ooh, Rockville wins 7-6 over Lock Raven. They protected the Mo. Hey man, Rockville, say what you want. That's a big win for Rockville to play an out of county team. 7-6. I know people may not be impressed by that, but that was a good win for Coach Al and the Rockville Rams. Hey man, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. This was a controversial game. I got to watch this game. I got to watch it. I got to watch this game a little bit after Jiggy J did the highlights for this. Without further ado, Kennedy Cavaliers against the Magruder Colonels. After using the whole first quarter, Magruder gets in and scores 7-0. Kennedy with a big play right here. Top play nominee. He goes around, he reverses field, he gets upfield. He gets up there, But then Magruder with the big stop on third down. Look at this. Magruder's defense. That all Navy right there. Kennedy driving, but Magruder gets an interception. He gets upfield. Get upfield, nephew. Kennedy with another play here. Another big play. Get up there. I'm going to the house. Am I going to the house? I'm going out the frame for sure. I don't know what happened, but believe me, bro. And then after a bad punt right here, Kennedy gets the ball, and they go in and score 12-7. They're leading the game. Magruder throws the interception with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Now, you would think, since they threw that interception with 1 minute and 50 seconds left, they win. But then Kennedy takes a safety, which I don't know if they meant to do that. After a pass interference play, Magruder gets the game-winning touchdown, and they win 15-12 over Kennedy. I don't know. There's some controversial calls. I got some coaches. Coach Mark, he is in our comments. I don't know if you take the safety there, but he took the safety there. I don't know what we probably have to get him on here to talk about that because I don't know what the thought process was with taking the safety. Me personally, I would have just ran the clock or punted the ball to make them have to travel all the way down the field, especially since it was not that much time left. But, I don't want to judge a coach because maybe his mindset was a little different. Who knows? I don't know why he did that. Yeah, Jiggy, I see what you said. That safety call was definitely questionable. I don't know why he did it. And I heard there was some other questionable calls by the ref. I'm not going to get on here and critique the refs. The refs they do a great job. Some people complain about the refs. I am not a real coach, So I am not going to complain about the refs. They cool with me. I'll be talking with them on the sideline. But in fairness, we don't know. We didn't see everything that happened in that game. There were some people, our correspondents, Willie K, Diana Kozlov, they went to the game. They told me Diana graduated from Magruder, and they all said it was kind of a wild finish at the end of that game. But you want to talk about a wild finish? I promise you, people, this isn't a typo. The Damascus Swarming Hornets, they traveled to Einstein. Einstein had that drip on. Hey, right here, we kick the scoring off. Right here, Damascus going up 7-0 with a short TD run. Hey, after that first possession on Einstein, Einstein throws this pick here and gives Damascus short field position. Logan Romeo with the quarterback sneak takes it up 14-0. Our nephew, Gio, you know what Gio stands for. Go. He gets a good run right there. Top 5 play nominee. Look at my boy Zoe go up there. Hey, you got to look at that play again. That was dope. But the Damascus defense was swarming, and they get this sack and a fumble right here. They first the fumble, but Einstein gets it back. Damascus with another 6-yard touchdown right here, and they get in the end zone. Hey, they get in the end zone. But Damascus with this pick 6. Ooh, yes, sir. Amen. Amen. Listen. 72-6. That's not a typo. It was 72-6. EJ Boyd, nephew EJ Boyd. Einstein has some regrouping to do. Damascus looked dominant. Damascus looked dominant against Einstein. And Damascus is a hard team to gauge because when Damascus plays those teams that are out of county, matter of fact, their only losses this year have come to out of county teams who they may end up playing in the playoffs. So they got some things they need to work on. But in the county, they still are Damascus. If you didn't think they were Damascus, they still Damascus inside this county. And they letting people know. They putting people on notice. The Swarming Hornets are swarming. You know, when I make my videos, that's the Swarming Hornets. They coming for you. And it's playoff time. They got to get some things patched up. Now, this game here, some people said this was the game of the week. And some people said one team was going to roll over another team. Well, if you said that, you're probably wrong. Blake Bengals traveled to BCC to travel against the Battling Barons. Right here, a pick 6 early in the game by BCC. The man is in the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I'm trying to show nephew some love, man. Hey. And then BCC on Blake's next drive, big defensive stop right here on Will Cameron. Hey, man, the BCC Battling Barons was rolling. Next play, BCC gets a short run from our nephew, Gabe Eisler. Ooh, yes, sir. But then Will Cameron says, I'm still that boy. Oh, no, he gets sacked right here. Nope, he ain't that boy right there. He gets sacked. Ooh, but then he says, all right, y'all want to sack me? Cool. I throw dimes. Hey, man, he throws this touchdown dime right here. He gets them on the board. But the very next kickoff, you've heard me say it before, so I'm going to say it again. Everything is Gucci with the boy Jack Nucci. My nephew Jack Nucci. Ooh, Jack Nucci, get upfield. Ooh, he's out the frame. Believe me, bro. That boy Jack Nucci with a touchdown right there. Ooh, Now, Blake gets a huge pickup right here, but he took that hit. Watch this. I ain't going to say nothing. Boom! I told you I was going to say nothing. He got hit. BCC closes things out with a Gabe Eisler touchdown, 28-13. Hey, man. Oh. 28-13, BCC beats Blake. Hey, man. So my homie Mark Jackson from Laurel High School, he gave me a tutorial on how you look at the playoff standings. As of Friday, if Blake would have won out, Blake would have got the 2 seed because Blake's final remaining schedule is all 4A teams. They would have got so many points, and from the teams that they played, they would have got some points. He said it messed up my parlay. Hey, it messed up some playoff rankings too. Man, all Blake needed to do was win out, and they would have had the number 2 seed. And for those that don't know about the number 2 seed, we'll talk about that later, what the number 2 seed in the state entails this year, because it has some big implications for the playoffs this year. But BCC is rolling. BCC said, man, y'all can't count us out. You can't count me out. Nope, can't count them out. If you try to count them out, they run the ball 87 times, and it works. And I told y'all, I've been telling y'all the whole year, everything is Gucci with that boy Jack Nucci, man. Jack Nucci is a baller. Gabe Eisler is a baller at the Wheaton. Shouts out to Coach Matt and the Wheaton. Not Wheaton, at BCC. Sorry, damn, I said Wheaton. I still think he had Wheaton. At BCC, they some ballers at BCC. That triple option, they looking like back in the day, Major Applewhite and Major Harris at West Virginia. Hey, man, we're going to keep this ball rolling. We got another team that's hot right now. They've had a great season. Hey, man, OG Guru. Hey, what's up, OG Guru? He said BCC played a great game. Their coaches was on point on Friday. Hey, man, I couldn't agree with you more. But this next team, let's just say when the playoffs come, they could either be contender or pretender. And I'm leaning towards contender. That's right. The Northwood Gladiators against the Wheaton Knights. Ooh, we. James Destin to Jerusalem, Albie. Hey, look, nephew gets upfield. Ooh, we, yes, sir. Same drive. Andrew Badger. 37-yard run right here. Ooh, we, nephew getting in there. Hey, listen. Wheaton causes a fumble right here. Ooh, we. 12-yard touchdown right here by Michael. Oh, my goodness. Tatso. Andrew Badger. 72-yard run. Hey, I don't know where Wheaton found these running backs from. I have no clue. I don't have any clue. I don't know where they got them running backs from. But this one, Michael Tatso. Oh, my goodness. Where did they get these running backs from? What is in the water in Wheaton? What are they doing? He looking like a black John Riggins right there. That boy, 38-0, Wheaton over Northwood. Let me ask y'all, besides me and Jiggy J, who thought Wheaton was going to be this good? It's so dope to see how good they are. EJ, don't worry. I know who EJ that is. At first, I didn't know what EJ that was, but now I know exactly what EJ that is. And I know who you are. I know what you want. Don't worry. We're going to get to that very soon. This next game, hey, man, listen. You know what time it is. Everybody say amen. 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 It's time for the QO show. QO versus Clarksburg. Hey, our nephew Dominic Malone gets it early. He's a dog. If you don't know about Dominic Malone, he's a dog. But QO gets it going. Will Drakeford Jr. with this dime for a big pickup. Hey, man, QO is rolling. Jeremiah Williams, he gets in the end zone for that short touchdown run. QO goes up 7-0. Will Drakeford Jr. with this touchdown pass. Believe me, bro. Just believe me. He caught it. and he's running in the end zone. Hey, Jeremiah Williams with another walk-in for a touchdown. Hey, Diego Rodriguez having a monster season. He's in the contention for MVP for Mo County. I'm going to let you know that right now. Jeremiah Williams with another one. Hey, man, that's a hat trick right there. He gets in that end zone. QO pretty much seals things up, though, in this next play. They say, listen, I'm going to get that pick, and I'm going to be on MoCo Center, baby. Hey, listen, QO 42-0 over Clarksburg. Hey, man, listen. I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs. Hey, listen, if you got to play QO in the playoffs, you better bring the icy hot on the sideline. You got to ice up, son. Ice up, son. You got to ice up. Hey, man, he asked for it. He's my nephew. He asked for it. Well, okay. Whitman at Pay Branch. Okay. This kid, what is his name? What's his name? He gets them down there close to the end zone. Then he gets in this. Oh, my goodness. That's his name. The next possession, that boy Vinny Doe getting that dough for a big game right here. But then the next play, what's his name? Oh, my goodness. Now, their defense was rolling. They get a scoop up, fumble, return. Vinny Doe getting that dough to Michael Boateng. Ooh, we get upfield, nephew. Get in that end zone, boy. He got in that end zone. Yes, sir. Hey, another one. Vinny Doe to Michael Boateng. Hey, man, you got to know he gonna score. Hey, listen. His name, why do y'all keep kicking it to him? Elijah Bob. Stop kicking him the ball. And then another one. Vinny Doe to Michael Boateng for another score. Hey, man, they is rolling. And then, last but not least, his name, They win 61-0. I'm sorry that it sounded like I laughed, but they won 61-0 over Whitman. Hey, man, I don't know why they kicked the ball to him, Coach Mark. I wouldn't kick the ball to him. No, stop kicking to him. He makes my top five hard. Dog, he makes my top five so hard to pick, bro, because I don't want to seem like I'm glazing him and putting him in the top five every week, but daggone it, he got at least 3 plays every week that I can put in the top 5. And then it'd be like, dog, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I do. Elijah Ba, the Paint Branch Panthers are rolling. Hey, listen. No, we love watching him, Mike. We love watching him. I love watching him. That's my nephew for real. Like, I love him. I love watching him. But damn it, every week, I be scrambling my head. I don't even got no hair, and I'm pulling my hair out to figure out where I'm going to put him in the top 5. Because, man, every week, it's every week. The Paint Branch Panthers are rolling. They are a team that they have a goal. They want to get back to state. They want to get to states for the first time since the 70s. Hey, man, they look like that Blake loss kind of hurt them and helped them at the same time, but it kind of hurt them and helped them at the same time. Does he get a shirt every week? He would get a shirt every week. I'll be broke if I'm messing with Elijah Bob. If I gave shirts out every week, Elijah Bob would get a shirt every week. I got to start coming up with new designs to give just to him. But another team, I'm going to say this, man. This team right here should represent us as the 3A team for the Mo. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that back. Sorry. This team right here, I've been telling people about all year, and nobody been listening to me. And you better listen, because if they don't win states, they're gonna make sure you don't either. Churchill versus Seneca. I'm trying to tell y'all, that boy, Hunter Humphreys, the Brian, the Hugo, believe me, bro, he gets in there. Hey, Hunter Humphreys with another dime. Believe me, bro, he scored. You're going to see him celebrating soon. Don't worry. He's in there. Churchill right here goes up 21-0 off this run. Ooh, we watch nephew get upfield. Oh, my goodness. Nobody touches him. He don't need to take his uniform to the dry cleaner. It's all white, and it's going to stay all white. Amen. Another touchdown pass from our nephew, Hunter Humphreys. Amen. He goes up. They go up 27-0. Seneca gets a huge run right here. They get a huge run, but the drive stalls out. And that was the story of the game for Seneca. They had a whole bunch of times when they was in scoring position, but they didn't get it done. Watch this run right here from nephew. Ooh, we, yes, sir. The Church Hill Bulldogs. Ooh, we 35-0 over Seneca Valley. Amen. Listen, I keep trying to tell y'all, you better not sleep on Churchill. They might not win the states. I'm not saying they're going to win the states. What I'm going to tell you is they're going to mess it up so somebody else don't win it. And if they do win it, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying that they are. I ain't saying that they ain't. But man, oh man. Woo-wee. They look good. They look good right now. Hunter Humphreys got that thing clicking. Shouts out to my nephew, Hunter Humphreys. Shouts out to my nephew, Brian and Hugo. Prayers. But this team, I was talking about them earlier. We'll keep this thing rolling. This team right here should represent the Mo in 3A because ain't too many teams out here that's better than them in the state, not just MoCo. Wooten goes to Sherwood, and yes, I am talking about Sherwood. Sherwood kicks things off with this huge run right here, and look at nephew get upfield. Nobody gonna touch him. Ooh, yes, sir. Hey, but that drive stalls because the next, like a few plays later, oh my goodness, a rare cough up by Sherwood. But Sherwood said, you know what? We getting in the end zone. It's 21-0 at this point. Sherwood's defense came to play. 8-0 when that defense over there forces a fumble. Amen. Then a few plays later, Sherwood gets the score to go up 28-0. Hey. And then a few plays later, Sherwood gets this punt. Top 5 nominee. Watch this punt return. Now, back in the day, my coach would have killed me for doing that. But I guess it works. If he scores, you can't really say nothing. Sherwood wins 35-0 over Wooten. Hey, man. Sherwood, you know, if you're on here and anybody's watching, we had Coach Pat on IG Live on Monday. And I'm going to say this. And Jay, you know what the slogan was last year for Sherwood? It's the same slogan this year. Meet me at States. Sherwood, if you get there, I'm there. If you get there, Sherwood, I'm there. Jiggy J gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. OG Guru gonna be there. We're gonna bring OG Ron old self out there. He probably got a hockey game to attend. He ain't attending that hockey game. We going. All right. Sherwood, get us the States, and we'll be there. And here's another team that's interesting. 2 teams, actually. 2 of them. 2 teams really that are going in 2 different directions right now. Oh, my goodness. And yes, OG Guru, that Churchill Paint Branch game at the last game of the season is going to feed families, and it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big game because it's going to be positioning in the playoffs. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. But these 2 teams right here, when you say going in completely different directions, We talking about these two teams. Walter Johnson in Northwest. Ooh, we. Hey, man, it's 14-0 right here. We'll be picking up the action right here. They can connect for another touchdown. Northwest gets the ball back again, and they get a dime. Hey, man, big play right there. Northwest fumbles, and Walter Johnson recovers, and Walter Johnson has success. Now, watch this Jake Fulberger play. This is why we talk about him so much. This is why we gloat about Nephew so much. He's nice. That play, they get a big play. Jake Fulberger for 6. Ooh, yes, sir, believe me, bro. And in the third quarter, and they celebrate. We got to show them celebrate. Third quarter right here, that boy JVN right here with this pass. Nephew says, ain't nobody catching me. The cameraman can't even catch me. I'm in the end zone, bro. Jake Fulberger right here fumbles the ball, and Northwest recovers it. Yes, sir. You see, Northwest, they gone. Like, they listen. They said, bro, we were lunching in the beginning of the season. We ain't lunching no more. 41-6. Northwest beats Walter Johnson. Like I said, man, two teams that are going in two different directions. A lot of people had big hopes for Walter Johnson. I know I was one of them this year that had big hopes for Walter Johnson. You can't get them all right. I had big hopes for Walter Johnson this year. Jake Fulberger's a dog. I still stand by that. He's a dog. Not sure what's going on over at Walter Johnson, but I am definitely sure what's going on in Northwest. They are winning. They heard everybody talking all that junk about, oh, Northwest is dying. Northwest is dying. Yeah, all right. Similar to Blair in the beginning of the season, they had a tough schedule, and they had some young kids there that they had to develop, and they're developing them at the right time because Northwest is rolling, man. I like what they're doing up there. Northwest is definitely rolling. They are not the same team. And listen, they got the big one this week, QO. Now, I would say QO usually, QO this season has been running over everybody. We know it doesn't matter who they were. And I said that Sherwood was going to be QO's biggest test. I still think that. But I don't think QO just rolls over Northwest this week like they've been rolling over everybody. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, that's the beauty of this. What we do, we gonna see. Hey, man, does a question? Okay, let me answer this question to you. Blake losing and Northwest winning, does that make them top 5? I'm gonna give you an answer. You're gonna have to wait and see. My committee, me and Jiggy J Jones, we're gonna talk about that right after the show. I'm gonna say this: I don't know. Blake beat Northwest, and I can't say that they should be over them, but we'll talk about it. We'll see, and maybe not. Here's another team that's say what you want, but them cheesecakes. Poolsville against Watkins Mill. Ooh, let's go. All right, man. This game started off kind of weird. Here we go. Jerome Watterson for Poolsville, nephew, Coach Drip All-Star, 2-time. Hey, man, he fumbles the ball. But then you see this play, and then you're like, okay, Watkins Mill gets it. Then they fumble. Believe me, the first 4 possessions for both teams was crazy. Then Poolsville gets it again. Then they fumble. Oh, my goodness. Then they get it again, and they fumble again. Don't ask me. Poolsville goes in for the score right here. I like this play. I like that play a lot. I like it. That's a good play call right there. On the very next play, Watkins Mill says, hey, man, I'm going to score. Nephew said, I'm going to score because I want to get on MoCo Center. Start the band up. Believe me, bro, he gets in the end zone. Ooh, yes, sir. Hey, Jerome Watterson, gets in for Poolsville. And Poolsville, I told you I like this play. I love that play because if you ain't paying attention, you're going to get beat. And Poolsville scores again. Hey, Poolsville 30-8 over Watkins Mill. Hey, man. Them cheesecakes. I'm trying to tell you. Them cheesecakes, man, up Poolsville, man. You know, during these next couple weeks, that's when the big men, that's when they matter the most. They get hearty and healthy. Hey, man. Listen, but this next team in our last game today, you talking about Northwest, you talking about Blake. This team might jump into that top 6. Hey, man, if you didn't know and you ain't been paying attention to how we doing this, the Gaithersburg Trojans travel to Richard Montgomery. Let me tell you something. Richard Montgomery, they go deep for a touchdown. They backed up in the end zone, but he throws a ooh-wee, yes, sir. Hey, Gaithersburg gets on board with this pick 6. Ooh-wee. Richard Montgomery with this bomb. Believe me, bro. And then Richard Montgomery with this onside. They've done this twice this year, the same exact play. And I don't know why nobody watched film. A few plays later, Richard Montgomery gets in for 6. They running in. And then Gaithersburg responds with this touchdown pass. He was wide open. And he gets in the end zone. But then Richard Montgomery says, you know what? Yeah, we tired of playing with y'all. It shouldn't be this close. And watch this kickoff return. This kid gets upfield. Once he puts his foot in the ground, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He gets in the end zone. Yes, sir. Before the half, Richard Montgomery with another one. Gets in close to the end zone. They kick the field goal. And then after 2 TDs were called back, they said, you know what? You ain't got to call this one back. I'm going to get in the end zone by myself on a bubble screen. And then this slant right here, Richard Montgomery with another touchdown. 14-52, Richard Montgomery wins over Gaithersburg. Hey, man. I'm trying to tell you, Richard Montgomery, the mascot, not the only rocket on the field. Hey, listen, I don't know what you've been told, but that Richard Montgomery offense is very bold. Hey, Richard Montgomery is one of those teams. Man, listen, again, they may not win states, but they going to make sure you don't win states because, man, they are impressive. They are impressive. They put up points. If they lose, they put up points. If they win, they put up points. If they tie the game, they put up points. They haven't tied any games yet, but I'm sure if they do have a tie, it's going to be 80-80 because they put up points, man. I love what they're doing. Hey, he said Richard Montgomery's playbook is bubble screens and go routes. Hey, if you can't stop us, then it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, listen, we went back to Blair this week, and you know, myself and Jiggy, what we do when we link up, we eat good. You already know what time it is. Such saying, check in. What it do? What is your boy Coach Drip? We back here at Blair, part 2. Hey man, I got this different pizza. They got different pizza this time they had last time. It's a jumbo slice. Hey, this like that Adams Morgan thing right here. Hey, I'm gonna try this real quick. It's piping hot. Okay. This ain't good. This ain't good. Hey man, Blair had some good pizza. They had that Adams Morgan thing there, man. This week they had that Adams Morgan thing right there, man. That piping hot pizza. Listen, I had to ask them for a plate because I was holding it in my hands and my hands were burning, and it was cold outside. and my hands were burning because that pizza was piping hot. It was good pizza. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Y'all have been asking me about my concession stand rankings. Clarksburg is number one right now. Period. I ain't never had no pizza like that. Pizza so good, make you want to slap your mama. Now, if I slap my mama, I'm gonna get beat up back. But I would not suggest you slapping your mama. But then again, if you don't want to slap your mama, don't go to Clarksburg and eat that pizza because that's how good it is. Amen. That jumbo slice was good. And listen, you know I don't coach the X's and O's. Nope. I coach the drip. Time for that drip report, baby.
You gotta look good, play good, pay good, pay good, live good. You know, eat good, die good.
Tell the Prime. You gotta look good, play good, and feel good, you know. Hey, listen, man, we kick things off right here with a Walter Johnson. I like that look right there for Walter Johnson. Then we got the Wooten look. I like that look right there for Wooten, too. And then Sherwood, they had a nice drip set this week as well. Hey, man, and both of them together, that was a nice drip set, nice looking game right there. Then you got Blake with the all whites. Not too many teams do it as good as Blake with the all whites. Woke Cameron right there. Nice all white setup right there. I like the all white with the black accessories. Tough. Clarksburg, man, that Clarksburg blue really pops, especially with their new uniforms. But then my man, Casey Gillum, right there looking like a dog. And I love them gloves right there. I had to put them on the drip report. I love them gloves. Then you got Einstein with a nice uniform combination. They wore what I told them to wear. Nephew Zoe. They wore exactly what I told them to wear. Finally, Damascus as well with a nice look. I like that look by Damascus. Simple and plain. Zeke Blinkoff with the nice look for Springbrook. And then Paint Branch with the black with the white pants. I like it. I like it. Looking fierce right there. Vinny Doe, Caden Chapman. Hey, but you already know we was at Blair, so the drip. They got their shirts. Hey, man. And we gave them to some linemen. That's 2 times this season. Actually, it might be 3 that we've given some linemen, some Coach Drip All-Star shirts. For those that don't know, the Drippy Bowl is coming up soon. Details will be dropping soon. I got to talk to some people to make sure that everything's straight. But the photo shoot, the game we'll be having this year, it'll be Dime versus the Coach Drip All-Stars, MoCo Center All-Stars as well. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. I cannot wait. We'll announce something soon. Probably within the next week or 2. We'll announce something soon. Hey man, what y'all all been waiting for? A lot of y'all come here just for this part. So I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. The top 5 plays. Number 5, Alonzo Reader. Watch this. Go up and get it, nephew. Ooh wee. Go up and get it, nephew. Hey. So good. Jaden Parker, historic day. He kicks off the game with this fumble return for a touchdown. But then after he gets this fumble touchdown, he 1,000 yards on his career. Ooh, yes, sir. Jaden Parker, congratulations to you, nephew. I had to make sure I put him on here because that is remarkable for high school. Hey, number 3, Michael Tatso, 73-yard run, looking like a black Mike Allstott, looking like Natron means. Ooh, yes, sir. Get up the end zone, nephew. Amen. Touchdown for 6. Wheaton Knights. Number 2, Vinny Doe, the hat trick to Michael Boateng. Not 1, because he's going to get in the end zone right here. Ooh, Not 2. Ooh, Michael Boateng. He said, man, I like my things in 3s, man. But 3. At some point, you got to roll the coverage, double coverage. But Michael Boateng said, I don't care. I'm getting on that top plays. Hey, listen. And number 1, we call him Nasty Nate because when he get the ball, it's very nasty. He had a hat trick himself. Ooh, that's the first one. Yes, sir. Ooh, that's the second one. Ooh, get in the end zone, Nate. Hey, throw that thing in the circle. Hey, he throwing it in the circle right now. He throwing it in the end zone. He getting in that end zone. Here's another one. Nasty Nate Watkins. Hey, he gets in the end zone. The number 1 plays of the week. for the top 5. Hey, man, this week we got a good one. And if you know, you know. When we made the schedule, we did it with storylines. You got the Wooten Patriots going to Churchill, and we will be there. I may go to a Thursday game. I don't know for sure if I'm going to go to one, but I'll let y'all know if I'm going to one. That's going to be a big game this week we're going to. And our rankings right now, 7 through 12, we have BCC, Damascus, Richard Montgomery, Clarksburg, Wheaton, and Kennedy. I'm sure that's going to change. But which hasn't changed in a couple of weeks, only in one position, our top 6. Northwest jumped into the top 6 last week. My vote may be to keep it the same. It may be. Who knows? Me and Jiggy J will talk about it. But we definitely gonna see. Hey man, you already know. Like I said, I may pull up to a Thursday game. I've been invited to 2 games. I work on Thursday, so we'll see. I will probably go to the game that's closer to my house. So I'm not gonna tell you what game that is, so y'all can pop up at my house. That's not happening. But yeah, it's your boy Coach Drip, the drippiest of the drip, leader of the Drip Nation, here, ending the show right here, MoCo Center this week. It was a great week in the Mo. I cannot wait. We got 2 weeks coming up. We got Seneca Valley versus Blair this week. We got QO versus Northwest this week. Like we said, we got Wooten versus Churchill this week. We got Richard Montgomery, Rockville this week. We got, what else we got this week? Damascus versus Sherwood this week. So listen, we got a lot of big games this week in the Mo that's going to determine some playoff rankings and where we go in the playoffs. Hey man, I cannot wait to be back here with you guys next week, week 8. I love y'all. So you already know what time it is then. If you're new to this, thank you for viewing this. Stay true to this. North Mo, South Mo, in between Mo. We love y'all, but we got y'all. Ciao.